Hey, how's it going there, guys? My name is Fallout, and welcome to my very first Warframe video there. So today, I'm here to show you my Chroma build, or kind of going to do a complete guide with like weapons and everything, because I actually think I found a pretty sweet combination there for you. So this is my Chroma Ice Tank build here. This is entirely built around Chroma's second and third abilities there. Let me show you those real quick. Elemental Ward and Vex Armor there, both providing damage and armor increases based on damage taken, and Elemental Ward just gives you armor increase and damage multiplier when you activate it there. The actual mods itself there, sorry about that, we've got all stacked on power duration and power strength there. So we've got 241% power strength, 217% power duration. So we've got blind rage here, we've got transient fortitude, narrow-minded, continuity, constitution, power drift, all just stacking on those two abilities at the cost of efficiency and range. We're running vitality and steel fiber just to help us, not die as much. We also have rage. So this is one of the more important pieces of this build here. So I originally didn't run rage in my build. I was just relying on energy siphon as my augment and, as my aura, and I think I had something else in here. But basically, I found that I wasn't able to consistently re-enable my second and third abilities when they dropped. I wanted to be able to have them up constantly. So where you lose your shields with a third ability to increase your health, your armor on your health, when you take damage, 40% of that damage gets converted to energy. So you just end up getting like a crap load of energy. It's really useful for, I'll show you in the footage there, of an infestation orc and derelict survival, where you walk into a toxic cloud which just hits your health straight through your shields, and it's just free energy with rage. You just constantly have like full energy there, which is kind of cool. So yeah, and then I also settled on rejuvenation just because I really like to have that little bit of extra health regen while I'm doing that. So yeah, that's the build there. The weapons I'm using, I'm not worrying too much about the primary here, I'm just leveling the Soma up there. But the Euphona Prime and the Gerudo Prime, these two here are really cool and actually work really well together. So I'll explain the Gerudo first. So this here, if you don't know, is a sparring weapon. You can just buy it, the blueprint from the marketplace, and basically, the really cool thing about this is that it is innate health regen. So every time you strike an enemy, you gain a little bit of health back on critical hits specifically. So basically what I'm using here is just a typical crit chance, crit damage. We're using prime pressure point there. Blood Rush is really good. With your combo multiplier, you gain up to 135% critical chance. Which super buffs this number to just help getting you lots of regen there. We've got Spoiled Strike on here for damage. The attack speed, this thing is really fast already, and I just have Fury giving it a little more there, as you'll see in the footage. We've got Berserker here for, again, just more attack speed there. It stacks up really fast. Brutal Tide is the stance mod I'm using. Now, the really broken part of this is the mod called Condition Overload here. So this is 60% melee damage for each status type affecting the target, which is, you'd think like, well, that's kind of cool, but like you don't have any status procs on your stuff. And that's where the Euphona Prime comes in. So this weapon has an alt fire mode that uses, it's kind of like a shotgun buckshot, and we just have every single status chance thing we could possibly fit on here, along with multi-shot, and just damage there. So again, like when you see while we're doing the survival there, you can shoot an enemy, trigger all of the status procs, and then use the Gerudos here to not only boost your life, but also do a crap load of damage with Condition Overload, because they're like the status is procced for like lightning and like cold damage and fire damage, just everything. So that ends up being like a 140% damage increase. That's ridiculous. That's like a Riven mod almost. So yeah, this is really good for taking down like big bosses. During the survival fight, I ended up taking down a Juggernaut in one shot. So that was pretty cool. So yeah, guys, that's my build there. I'll get to the Orc and Derelict survival here in a second, and we'll see you guys in a sec. destroyed one time. You see that? It was quick. Here, I'll probably put the that's the power. Fairly useful. Alright, and that's the video, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Huge shout out to my buddy Subspace. I used his music for the entire kind of gameplay segment there. And yeah, leave a like down at the bottom, comment, subscribe, and thank you very much. See you later.